15 years ago, a young woman was arrested for illegally obtaining prescription drugs. Turns out she had chronic pain and didn't want to drop out of med school, possibly never to return. So she stole a couple of prescription pads from the hospital where she was interning. A crime with a mandatory sentence of 7 years. But instead of throwing the book at her, the prosecuting attorney showed mercy. Had the charges knocked down to a misdemeanor, recommended probation, and sealed the records.
That's a touching story, but I don't see what a random attorney has to do with these proceedings.
She's not talking about a random attorney, she's talking about me. Just because I showed compassion once doesn't mean he deserves it now.
Maybe he doesn't. But that young woman is now an ER doctor. She saves lives. And the world's a better place because you saved hers.
Thank you, Miss Pearson. Mr. Ross. I don't think I can add anything to that. I've made my case. I leave the choice to you.
So what do we do now?
They said they would let us know by the end of the day. So we wait.
Well, it is the end of the day, which means...
Doesn't mean anything, Louis. Whatever's going on in there, Seidel's gonna fight like hell.
It's not gonna make a difference. She's never gonna change her mind.
I think she will.
What do you mean?
I mean, that story wasn't any old story, and that woman wasn't really a woman, it was a man named Joseph O'Neill. And it was Walter Sampson's godson.
So she did call in a favor.
Yeah, she did.
Then we need to get her kicked off that board.
No, Harvey, we don't. Because I didn't fly all the way down here to strong-arm that woman. And I know the story of the wind and the sun.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's talking about Aesop's fable, which basically says that if you want a man to take off his coat, you don't blow it off. You make him feel warm and he'll take it off on his own.
That's not a strategy, it's a prayer.
Louis, I already admitted that I knew about Mike, and I reminded her of her own compassion. That's the best we're going to do.
You know they could disbar you for that.
In New York, they might. In Chicago, nobody's gonna care.
Thank you, Jessica.
Don't thank me. Thank Harvey. He's the one that called me.
Seidel. Hello. I'll tell him. Thanks for calling. You're in.
Oh my God, it happened.
I'm gonna go get us some champagne.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for flying in.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
What's that?
I wanted to give you a present. Your first year's salary in advance. Welcome back.
Harvey, I'm running out of ways to tell you I don't want to be a corporate lawyer.
Before your answer, you might want to take a look at this check.
You're trying to bribe me.
I'm trying to close you.
I told you.
Yeah, I get it. You want to do good. Well, do you really want to do good? Donate half this to the clinic. You fund the place for a year.
Oh, so that's what you think I'm all about, just giving money.
No, but I think you're about more than just working at that place, and you know it.
What are you talking about?
I'm offering you a deal. One for you, one for me. You can save the spotted owls, stop global warming, and help as many damsels in distress as you like. And the good news is, you'll be doing it from here.
What makes you think I'd take you up on that?
Because here's the thing, Mike. You want to be here, and you know it.
It's not true.
I saw the look on your face when you strong-armed Palmer, and you took on Seidel and every other talented attorney you've beaten over the years. And I've told you this once before, this is the major leagues. You don't get this feeling anywhere else, and I'm offering you the best of both. Why are you giving me a peace sign?
Double it.
What?
I don't want to just fund the clinic for a year. I want to fund it for 2. And while we're at it, I want some left over for a little something nice for me and the wife-to-be.
That's all it's gonna take.
Oh, not even close.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Any case I want to bring the clinic onto, I can.
Done.
Anyone I want to bring over from the clinic, I can. Louis doesn't get a say, you don't get a say, no Harvard rule.
Done.
And there's one more thing, and you are not gonna like it.
You are not getting my office.
Oh, yes, I am, and I will tell you why.
Why?
Because she's gone, Harvey. And she's not coming back. It's time for you to take the reins.
Brother, I feel you've been down. Try to erase the rain from the ground. Yeah. Don't let the shine leave your lights. Rivers don't run in a straight line. A friend of mine.
Did you sleep in here?
I'm just getting a feel for my new office. You think a bike rack would fit on this wall?
You put a bike rack in here, your first pro bono, you'll be representing yourself after I shove it up your ass.
Wow, that sounds uncomfortable. Now, speaking of pro bonos, when are you gonna get these old man records out of here so I can settle in and get to work?
I'll get out of here once we take care of Neil Stillman.
Neil Stillman, Detour Industries?
No, Neil Stillman, Jedi Council.
Okay. I was asking because Neil Stillman is a corporate client. So what happened to one for me, then one for you?
Do I need to remind you that at a corporate law firm, we do the cases to pay the bills first? Besides, I haven't even told you the best part yet.
You only got 2 weeks to live?
No, after we're done with this case, I'm giving you Neil Stillman.
Harvey, I appreciate that, but seriously, if you're just gonna give him to me when we're done, why don't you give him to me now? Whatever it is, I can handle it myself.
I know that.
And what's going on? It doesn't make sense for us to be working together on this.
All right, you want the truth? When Jessica made managing partner, she and I never really got to do cases together anymore.
You used to work on cases together?
Yeah, she was me and I was you. We kicked ass.
Right, and what exactly did you contribute to the equation?
Movie quotes, mostly. But that's not the point. The point is, we had a great time doing it.
Harvey,
Mike, I'm serious. Once Jessica stepped up, our relationship changed.
and if you'd known that was gonna happen, you would have wanted one last case together.
Exactly. So, what do you say? We go out and have some fun and kick some ass? Or you want to stay here measuring for your bike rack?
It's not gonna measure itself. All right, fine. Kick ass. But if we do this, I want on that Jedi Council. Robes, lightsaber, whole deal.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Depends. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we got a vodka company to sell.
You already said you wanted to have some fun.
That's right. You put those two together, what do we got?
Party.
See, we're already on the same page. Why don't you get a kick-ass location, I'll get the models.
Models. I like models. Why can't I get the models?
You make a good point. It's a two-man job, we'll both get the models.
Harvey, seriously, why do we even have to have models at this party?
Well, two reasons. First, people expect it. You gotta give the people what they want.
Right? And second, any dipshit who shows up and hits on the models all night isn't a serious bidder for the company.
Huh, you really are ready for my office.
Hey, speaking of which, when exactly is that gonna happen?
I can't talk about that right now. I gotta go hit on some models.
Hey, Harvey. Jokes aside, what you said before about us working together like the old days, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
Me too. Let's see.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Negative, negative. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip on your lip.
There he is. Hey, Harvey, this is a great idea, huh? Glad I thought of it.
You having fun?
If you call talking geopolitics with a model named Svetlana fun, then that would be a big fat bowl of yes.
Easy, Tiger. The bartender's pouring doubles.
And what are you doing here?
I'm having another drink. I said for you to be careful. I can handle my liquor.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up? Huh? Huh? You can't tell, can you? Who can't handle my liquor now?
I tell you to put food in your stomach, but unfortunately, I only ordered enough to give the appearance of having food.
So basically, you're just trying to get these guys hammered so you can drive up the bidding.
No, I told you, the guys hitting on the models aren't serious. Now I'm telling you.
That the guys who let themselves get drunk aren't serious, which means whoever's left are the bids that we have in our hands at the end of the night.
You knew it the whole time, didn't
Who
you?
do you think you're talking to?
Good man.
There's just one small problem. What if, by accident, I happen to be one of the people that let himself get too drunk?
You might as well keep drinking, because we're not having fun. What the hell are we doing here?
Yes! Copy that. Svetlana! You know this office isn't gonna pack itself up, right?
It's not packed because one of us has been at work for the last 3 hours.
The other one of us was sleeping off all the work he did last night.
You mean you're hungover from all the vodka you drank?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Never should have hired you back.
It's too late to fire me now.
Is it? Because if you were worth your salary, you'd ask how many bids we're sitting on.
I don't have to ask, because I've got this. Guest list was 500, and half of them came for the girls. Half of the other half don't have the capital, and 60% of the rest of them woke up realizing they don't want to work in the liquor business. Take, I don't know, what, 47 off the top for good measure? Leaves us with 3 bids.
Donna told you, didn't she?
Probably.
Did she bother telling you what we're doing now?
You didn't have to, because you're Harvey Specter. You've got one trick, and you taught it to me years ago. So let's go.
You know I have more than one trick, right?
No, I know you think you do. Just because you put on a different costume doesn't make it a different trick.
Yeah, I liked you better when you were drunk.
I liked you better when I was drunk, too.